He's still en route, apparently. He's still en route. Okay, well, he's not, so we'll just make him idle for the time being. We want to do a search soon. Also, we want to have more work time, since this extra free time shouldn't really be required anymore. You know what? We'll have them work a little bit less. That's probably the issue we're having. They're constantly changing the needs in this. See, look, recreation's fantastic right now. It's just food and sleep. So we're looking pretty good right now. But as I was saying, environment's apparently getting a little bit high there. That should be alright. I think the added free time should help out with that. I imagine this is... We're getting a lot of criticals from this, I would say, from the Supermax sector, which I don't really care about, to be honest. You know, they're the scum of the earth. They should, you know, stay in there for the rest of their lives. You look all this. We've got a bunch of saggy socks right here. They're just laid next to their beds. And they're like, oh, but we want to get rid of them. Like, nope. They're staying there, son. We have 419 cells now. 419 cells. That is pretty fantastic. We have a lot more space along here that are probably going to turn into more cells. I'm not really too sure now that I think about it. You know what? Probably not. I like this just sort of being separated for now. This looks like it's just going to be the execution area, so we're going to... I'm fine with that. Also, what do we have connected here? Quite a lot. Yeah, we're going to need to have a new security room set up somewhere around here in the future. Yeah, we could probably get it done now. Where would we put it? Along here? It's a very small security room. I'm not too sure if that's going to fit. Where would we put it? Well, it's not going to be even. I've already discussed that with myself. And I'm not too sure if I really want it over here. So really, maybe we can get them connected through these. Oh, yeah, we can... Can we do that? There we are. Now, if they can only use them, that would make my lives a lot easier. Make my life a lot easier. There's some pills over there, which we have found in a tree or something. That was a little bit strange. We got some drug bushes over here. Maybe it's, you know, marijuana. Maybe it's marijuana. I don't say it like that, marijuana, but still, marijuana sounds a lot more entertaining to me. Oh, we don't have a bed in here, of course. We need to remember that for some reason, 2 of these cells had double toilets. Don't get me wrong, maybe they've got bladder problems, but, you know, there's no excuse to not have a bed. All these dirty, dirty showers. Your dirty showers. Now, we do have extra rooms right here. I'm not too sure what to really do with them. The cleaning cupboard is dirty. Can I just say that? The cleaning cupboard is dirty. It just seems... What's the word? Ironic? Is that it? I find myself misusing that word a few times. And a lot of other people do as well. I'm going to say that it's not a misuse of the word ironic. A bit of irony. There we go. The gardener right here is having a little bit of trouble with his self-awareness. I'm not too sure if he really, you know, exists in this time frame. We want to keep our eye open right there. He might be a psychopath. If we just want to go ahead and accept, like, maybe 20 more prisoners, I like the idea of that. We'll go to our lovely little 20 right here. 20 grand should be pretty good for us since we are going down a little bit. You know, we are going a little bit mental on the expenses. What I want to do, though, probably expand. We could expand. I like the idea of that. You know, come over here. I like it. Or not. Not too sure. Maybe this is it. You know, maybe this is the pinnacle of MEGAMAX, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not really too sure. Maybe this is it. You know, cross our fingers. Maybe it's not. I'm not too sure. I feel like we've reached, you know, we've explored every aspect of the game right now. We're at a point where we could probably keep going on now, make loads of money, and not really have any problems whatsoever. Since, you know, I've become pretty adept. Is that the right adept at this game? Adept sounds right. Also, the hygiene is going, it's just skyrocketing right now. But sleep time is over. Shower time has begun. And get in the showers. Let's just double check how it's going down. Oh, a few cells are actually already being used up down there. That's good to see. These 20 new prisoners will be here in 4 hours and 20 minutes. They just all sort of want to go in this shower for some reason, which is annoying. They're doing the same over here. Hygiene's alright. And they can get rid of most of that in their free time anyway. Since I think it's their free time now, it is. So they're getting rid of their hygiene. Oh, someone has just been found OD. Well, someone's just OD'd. Overdosed. Wagstaff, why are you ODing over there? Everything else seems to be really good right now. We just got a few long lines in the yellows, and that's just because they haven't had too much free time. So that's alright. Oh, it's shooting up a little bit on food. Wait, it's only just shooting up a little bit on food now? Oh, they've just started. They've actually just started mealtime, and they're not really too fussy about it. I'm telling you, their habits change every day. We gotta keep our eye open. The hygiene's all right though. The new prisoners will be here soon. I'm looking forward to it. We've got so many more cells now. We could probably accept more than that. Should we? Pause. Pause right now. We should accept more. Another 40. Another 40. Is he insane? Might be. He might be insane. I'm not too sure. Will we have enough space for 40 more people with this canteen? I think we will. It's a 2-hour mark, so I think if there's any spaces free after the first hour of people eating, then they should be able to use them up fairly efficiently. However, 40 new people are incoming. We also have a few issues down here with... for some reason, you always stay there. Why? Is it this light? Dismantle that light. Get rid of it. It's probably not the light, but they just stay there for some reason. It's really annoying. Here they come. New people. Also new people. Changing that down to none as well. So we've got some visitors right here. They always go through the workshop. It's not a bad place, to be honest, because they go through the metal detectors, so it's very nice to see. Of course, they do go through the prison unsupervised, which is not something I like the idea of. It's not a very good visitation system now, really, is it? It's quite horrible. We will need more guards, though, because there's a lot more of these monitors to use. I really wish there were, like, admin officers. They would just stay at the monitors all the time, because they just sort of go on and off duties, which is not good. Oh, wow, this is all being used up, which I guess is all right. I guess the need is being met. Wow, that is beautiful. That is absolutely fantastic. That is screenshot worthy right there. I'm not sure how to take screenshots in this game, and I don't really want to click any buttons. But still, you know, if anyone could see that, that's pretty good. Drugs and alcohol is getting high, though. Let's just go double check our facilities. Hopefully people are actually being... oh, just want to open that up. There we go. So, let's see, if we go down here, behavioral therapy, 15 have passed. Or 39 have finished, though. 38% pass rate, which is kind of bad, but at least 15 have passed. That's all right. That's okay to me. Apparently, the alcoholic group therapy has got 32 people in queue, but no one has done anything with it yet. Why is that? 5 to 7 p.m. That's interesting. 31 people have passed the parole hearing, which is a 52% pass radius, so not amazing, but that's all right. Do we want to do the kitchen safety and hygiene? Probably not. I don't see that any... well, the benefit would be that we can get rid of a few of our chefs, and that will save us a little bit of money on the side, which might be a good idea. If we double check on how much we're paying for our chefs. Chefs? Not chefs. Chef. Chefs. There we go. I got there in the end. So, staff wages... really? Only 3,850? Not even worth it by the looks of things. I imagine our chefs are probably the most expensive staff. We go over here. 500... well, other than all of the admins and that lot. But, you know, chefs, most expensive in-house staff. Let's say that. In-prison staff. Let's see. 500 and only 100 per day. Really? That's not really much. If they made them cost more, then doing the hygiene tests and that lot will be a lot more worth it. But I can't risk prisoners going into the cells. Merv, what? He keeps nipping me. He wants attention, but he's doing it in the wrong way. No. Get back. That's a bad parrot. You're going to get a timeout. There we go. Sorry about that. None of that nipping. Very bad. He's been doing it a lot recently. He goes off and on. It's very annoying. He needs to unlearn that. It was a very bad habit. We have so many free cells. And look, very, very comfortable beds on them as well. Not beds. Uniforms. Which is pretty good. Very, very nice to see. I'm double checking him. I'm waiting for him to go to attack move. And so we did get new prisoners. As you can see, they are being dropped off. Is that the lot of them? Oh, we're selling some wood now, I think. That's pretty cool. Here we are. They're all being dropped off. They're all being lined up. We'll have to go out and back in order to get all of these guys into their cell blocks. There is another hearse right here. As you can... why is there another hearse? Is there a problem in one of the infirmaries? Do we have a new infirmary? I don't think so. No, we don't. We just have a morgue, not infirmary. Yeah, it seems to be one of these going by. Tell you what, if we check the finances, what's the days without incident? 8.4 days without incident. No one's died, surely? Maybe someone died of old age. I'm not too sure. So let's just see. We've got Scott Crease right here. Jiminy the Hidden Mo. Is that Mo? I can't see the E right there because of the X. Austin Rogers. Pretty good. Alex Nash. Felix Osborne. Nick Attack Ferret Balloon. Convicted of buying more games than he will ever have a chance to play on Steam. Having a... what? Visceral. Oh, Visceral, right. My brain died there. I've never actually read Visceral out before. I know. That's weird. I've never read Visceral. Or at least it's not something I commonly do. That's interesting. Anyway, visceral negative reaction to any type of art that requires zero actual artistic talent and preferring to listen to podcasts over any all types of music. Interesting. Sentenced to 20 years for multiple crimes, including armed robbery, and burglary. Fantastic. We got Stephen Darley right there. Paul Miller. Paul Pennington. Gareth Boyer, even. Tim Fletcher. Reen Kitchen Strucker. I like it. Ars Kubli. There we go. Some arse magic right there. Mark Russell. Scott Hornibrook. I'm going to say Hornibrook. Christopher Boyles. Paul William. Harold Finch. Christopher Nightingale. Ed the Canadian. Why do you call the Canadian? Canadians are so polite and nice and everyone loves them, but why is Air the Canadian Canuck is jail? What? Canuck is jail? I don't understand. Because he was so nice it killed a person. He was so nice it killed a person. It's probably a Tumblrian. Peter, wow, he said it. There's a taser right there. That was a guard. Okay, a hovering taser. The taser can clip through the jail bus thing, but the guard cannot. Pete Garafin, Tim Weston, Duca, Ice Cold. Duca Ice Cold has oh my god, spent most of his life abusing children, cloning seals and clubbing seals, and dumping old batteries. Wow, dumping old batteries, you son of a bitch. Sentenced to 14 years, not enough. Mark Knoll, Felix Hughes, Duncan Eaton, Duncan Chapel, two Duncans right there, Duncan brothers, Duncan twins, Paul Evans, and Pierre the French Condon Crooks. Scam artist, Mafia Don of the French Conum, hence his nickname, the French Condon. He was caught while impersonating Queen Elizabeth at the London Tower because he went to the men's toilets on his way to steal the crown jewels. Well, you should have more than 16 years, my friend. You should be in there for life. There we go. Someone has just, committed treason, basically. Well, not treason, but has done something to the crown. I will not allow that to go along. In fact, we should probably check out there. What's the intelligence? What's the info? Is anyone around here an ex-cop? Because I'm not too sure if you really are, because you never survive. You always die or get beaten up before I can find out. Fearless. Extremely tough. Just a bunch of question marks. We've got to keep our eye open. Like I said, though, if you want to just save and go back in, because that's for some reason is the only way to actually fix the bug where everyone waits outside. Instead, though, the guards will go outside and actually pick them up and tell them to go to their cells, or at least they'll probably all wait in this area. So that should hopefully sort the mess out. A bunch of guards coming on right here, and they are, in fact, picking people up, which is pretty fantastic. Quite a few guards, in fact, are just coming out of the woodwork right now, picking them all up. Ooh, I missed you. Who are you? Peter Silent Lation. Peter's the first person ever to be convicted of a Bitcoin heist. His undoing came while drunk at a public bar, bragging about the newfound wealth residing on his computer. Not really going to get much from it now. Oh, how did you die? Stokel. Interesting. He served 30 years, he did, but 3 of those crimes are murder. So you know what? I feel like that's a justice right there. That is justice. However, he was killed. Do we have anyone that perhaps needs to go onto death row? No one yet? Okay, I'm just saying. Maybe someone needs to go on death row. I probably can tell them to go, like, you know, you're bad. Let's punish you, death row. No, I can't do it. Okay. Maybe it's part of the things right here. Where am I going? Ah, here we go. Policy. Yeah, it just says, oh, okay, different punishment types. So if I click it, no, okay, no punishment is apparently worthy. Parole policy, 30%. That's just the cutoff point right there. Very nice to see. Beautiful. And hopefully a lot of these cells are going to be used up. We're making quite a lot of money now. I imagine we're making quite a lot more because of that 40 grand that we did get. Yep, 35 grand now from prisoners. That's an extra 5 grand, which is not bad to see. 17 grand on guard wages, which is very cool. We're in profit. It's very nice to see. For some reason, these guys are just sort of sticking around in here. I'm not sure why. They're screwing up this desk. They're writing penises on it, which is very, very disheartening to see. You know, I thought we were going to get the top-notch, most polite prisoners in the world, and in fact, we did not. We, in fact, just got hooligans. I don't like the idea of that. Look at this guy lounging in his, 5-star luxury cell right here. He's even sleeping on a neatly folded, he's not asleep, actually, Nightingale. He's sleeping on a neatly folded prison suit, clothing thing. If I just click on it, uniform, there you go, prisoner's uniform, I like it. Hopefully he's got the numbers on him. Oh, that's a shame they don't have numbers on them. It will tell you, what number they are in it, bruv. Yeah, that kind of thing. Or maybe that'll be the ranking system. Everyone wants to kill number 1. I like it. We'll have to give him the most luxurious cell ever with guards, and there'll be a boss fight at the end as well before you have to kill him. I like it. It'll be like a dungeon, What's that game? Something of epic loot. It'll be like that, but in prison. Something of epic loot. At the moment, food's being made. If we just check our needs right here, everyone's, pretty good. Hygiene is not great, but I think it's just about to be shower time. Yep, it is. Shower time starts at 3. So everyone's going to have a nice little shower. Recreation's all good now. Freedom is just a little bit of a problem, but they have quite a lot of free time, so that should be able to be resolved fairly quickly. Everything's pretty good for us right now. Our needs are being met, which is the positive right there. Everyone's needs are being met. I'm just scared right now because the canteen is getting very small very quickly. That's the only problem I'm having. Also, apparently I'm selected all of these guards. Okay, I'm glad I clicked the right key there. We need more officers as well, which we have right here, which will inevitably be 4 more psychologists. Also, this camera's not being selected for anything. We need more guards. Oh, X. Yeah, we need a lot more guards. Because these cell blocks are... Well, these cameras are not being used. Are you going to go in there now? Oh, well, someone's actually using them. We have to buy them all until we can have enough people to actually use up all of these CCTV cameras. That'd be very nice to see. The hearse is still waiting outside, and we still got this sort of dead part of the prison that no one really goes in yet. And this guard's having probably the easiest time of his life. He's getting paid to do nothing. And he's getting paid to pretty much do nothing. It's pretty great, I would say. Well, pretty great for some. I imagine some people will get bored and just shoot themselves. If I was a guard, I would just, taser my foot to see what it's like. Probably won't end well, but it won't end well at all. But, think about it for a second now. Be in the position of the guard. However, what have we done this session? Well, we've created ourselves some more cells right here. And as you can see, we now have a total cell count of 421, nearly 500. Hopefully, we'll get that finished up. What I'm thinking is instead of expanding from this side, because we've pretty much done so much now that 500 is probably the last goal that we have. It looks like the prison may be coming to a close, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying right now. Series has been going on for a little while. People have been loving it so much that I have continued on with it. But, it's time to play a few other games. Some people have been saying play a bit of RimWorld, stuff like that. But I will go on if people request that of me. We will probably expand in this direction, get the last little bit of cell blocks done. It's probably going to be a huge cell block with probably an extra big yard. I'm not really too sure. We'll have to get some more tables put in. I still think we've got a little while left because I want to make sure we can actually house 500 prisoners. And then what I'll do is I'll release the map to the public. Anyone can install it off the Steam Workshop. I'll get something like that done. Obviously, it'll be free. It'll be free. I feel like I need to say that after the modding debacle, even though it's not a mod, but it's on the workshop, so I imagine it'll give you the ability to sell. I'm not really too sure. However, ladies and gentlemen, that is... well, it won't, but in the context, obviously I'm being a little bit topical right here. Although, by the time this video comes out, it won't be as topical. Well, no, it still will be topical. It will come out a week later, but still, there you go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper, and I'll see you next time for Prison Architect Megamax. Bye-bye.